Herminia Samia, 70 years old. Jobert Samia, 20 years old. Wilmer Sumina, 19 years old. Emer Sumina, 17 years old. Norman Samia, 14 years old. August 18, 2015. I wonder what the weather was that day, because I don't even remember. Did the heavens made it sunny, as if to warn you of the calm before the storm, or did the heavens send rain, knowing that it would hide your tears and held back cries? I wonder what you felt when you were told that there would be no work that Friday. Were you disappointed because less work equals less food, or were you happy because at least you'll be able to rest after a long while? The gunshots must have startled you, because no matter how often you wake up hearing them every day, you can never get used to the sound of death. I can only imagine your relief when you stopped, thankful that it was over, and how the fear crept in, slowly. Then all at once, when you heard voices just outside your door, as if in a suspense movie, when you're being followed by an unknown monster, thinking you'll be safe in the comforts of your home, you locked the door. Took that little step when you checked the hallways dark, with lights flickering, the shadows hovering in your front door. They opened the lock from the inside. The tingles in your fingertips turned to goosebumps in your neck. That must have been how you felt. Your heart must have pounded twice or thrice more when you saw that they were monsters. Not the kind that stays under your bed, nor the ones that show up at midnight. Those are not real. Real monsters crawl out of your bed. They show up at daylight. Real monsters don't care if your tatay believed in them. They don't care if your tatay said the gunshots won't hurt you, because their wars are not yours to fight. Real monsters don't care if your tatay is old and blind. They shoot him anyway, by the coffee tree, in the stomach, intestines exposed, an exit wound at the back. No son deserved to see that. Your father, the pillar of your strength, gutted like a pig, crumpled like a paper doll in front of you. I cannot imagine how it must have felt, how any heartbreak must be dull compared to this. And no, it doesn't end there. They even shot your 19-year-old cousin, 2 down, 4 to go, when it took all remaining strength to run away from the monsters. Your brother, your nephew, your tata, your cousins, your family was left behind. The rest you must have heard from the news. Your father by the coffee tree, your cousin by the door, your 14-year-old nephew with an ear removed from his head and a broken jaw, your 19-year-old cousin's left hand cut off from his wrist, a gunshot to the nose, your brother by his side. I've only seen one death in my life, and I tell you, seeing the life drained out of the person you love is not something you can get away with. He'll forever be a shattered mirror, glued together with a missing piece. Nothing will ever look the same. Your father by the coffee tree, your cousin by the door, your 14-year-old nephew with an ear removed from his head and a broken jaw, your 19-year-old cousin's left hand cut off from his wrist, a gunshot to the nose, your brother by his side. Tell me, how can I not get so affected upon knowing that? Tell me, how can I not get so affected with a lone survivor? That 15-year-old has not spoken ever since. Tell me, how can I not get so affected? And I'll ask you, how can you not be? I am not a lumad. I've never been to Mindanao. I was raised in peace and joy. My wars are child play, my fears petty. I can't even stand the sight of blood. I don't have world-changing ideals. I almost stutter in front of a crowd. I only know of simple things. I am not a lumad. I've never been to Mindanao. I am not a lumad, but I know humanity. I know basic rights. You can't tell me not to get affected just because I am not one of them, just because I did not come from where they came from, because you are wrong. It does not take a lumad to know a lumad. It takes a Filipino to know a Filipino.